Good morning, Danielle. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. Thank you so much for your time today and allow me to interview you for a moment.
Of course.
Okay. Well, I had an opportunity to read over your bio and resume, and I'm going to tell you it was impressive and extensive. I enjoyed it. Now, I want to talk more about your bio, how it shows your consistency and commitment to service and teamwork. What motivates you to take on roles where helping others is at the center of the work?
Well, I am the youngest of three, so I was always the helping hand behind the scenes and getting stuff together and just doing stuff people didn't usually have a role for, and if it needed to be done, I was the person to do it. And so I feel like that automatically just showed up in not my adult life, because I don't technically consider myself an adult yet, but in my young adult life, it just shows up because I do want to help and I do want to be the helping hand for others and do the roles that I'm not going to say people don't want to do, but if it needs to be done, I'll just do it, because if no one's going to do it, it'll be me.
I like that. You like, I'm a go-getter. It's going to get handled, right? If you don't want to do it, it's going to get taken care of because I'm going to do it. That's leadership. Like, that's a person that's a starter, self-starter. I like that. Now, when it comes to like your compassion and action and volunteer, so perfect segue here. When it comes down to your compassion and volunteer service, you volunteer at the Ronald McDonald House of Dallas, working with families during very difficult times. Now, how did that experience shape the way you approach service and communication today?
Well, there's a little bit of background. I have an older brother who's special needs, and so it automatically hit close to home because my brother, growing up, he was kind of in and out the hospital, and he always needed extra attention and extra care. And so it kind of came naturally to me because I was already put in a situation where I had to do that previously. So going into the Ronald McDonald House of Dallas, it was kind of second nature. It was, okay, you need help. What do you need me to help? And of course, it's the gentleness and caringness because it is focused around sick children and children who are in and out the hospital. And so it wasn't anything I really had to think about. It was, oh, I've done this before. This is a way I can step up and serve my community.
I like that. And I like the fact that you see a need in the community and you feel like, hey, I can help. Let me help. And that's what we need, because people can see things all day, but until you lend a helping hand, you're just seeing things. So I like the fact that you don't just see if we need help, you actually put in the work. So that's amazing. Now, when it comes down to your influence and representation on campus and a campus tour guide. So you're a campus tour guide.
I am.
Oh, I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to be a campus guide, but I could never remember all the stuff. So I was like, you know what? Let me just follow behind the leader. When representing Xavier University to prospective students and families, how do you tailor your message to meet people where they are, especially when they're uncertain or overwhelmed?
It's easy to do that because I was once that overwhelmed kid. Picking out what college I wanted to go to was kind of all over the place. But I remember my tour guide, her name was Willow, and I actually still talk to her at school.
Oh.
But she kind of met me where I was, and it's about, like you said, meeting them where they are, but reminding them that they can't compare themselves to other students. Some people are going to be way behind you. Some people are going to be way in front of you. And so it's about being who you are and accepting where you are in life and just taking it one day at a time. So if someone was asking me, oh, I don't know what major I want to do, or I don't know what direction I'm going in, great. Xavier is a perfect place to come. We have a variety of majors. We have pre-pharmacy, we have chemistry, and just showing them all of their options and let them deciding what they want to do.
I like that. And sometimes we as people, not just even students, people in general, always trying to compare themselves to someone else's journey and their path when things have to follow their own, right? We don't need another Chandra G. We need another Danielle. We have who we need, right? Be who you are and what you're called to be. And then you would shape your own path, right? And so I like that, how students always look at someone else and try to follow, but they don't know where they want to go. So they're like, oh, she's doing this, let me do that. No, is that where you need to be? And I like how you direct their focus about where they want to go and meeting them where they are. So that's good. I love that. Now, your growth, because I can see that you are growing, and you are that person that just stands apart. You set yourself apart from everyone else because you are the person that I'm going to get my hands dirty. I'm going to fix things. And I like that. Now, looking across your experience in service, leadership, and professional settings, what has been your most meaningful lesson so far? And how is it shaping you in becoming who you are today?
My most meaningful lesson is that things are not always going to go how you want to go. I remember the beginning of my sophomore year, I want to do this, and I'm going to get into this. And sophomore year took a turn. At some point, I was like, going to classes, props to you. Like, just getting out of bed and going to class, and that's great. And so it's about planning out your future and setting goals. But if the goals aren't met, then it's pivoting and figuring out ways around it, or ways you can still accomplish your goal. And just because one failure is in your path doesn't mean your life is over. You can always bounce back and come back from it. So that's my biggest goal, or not my biggest goal, but that is my biggest lesson that especially sophomore year has taught me.
I love it. And you know what? You're so motivating. And you look at the glass half full. Like, you don't look like, okay, this may be the bump in the road, but get over the bump and see what's going on the other side of the road. I like how you look at things different. You don't just look at, you know how to pick yourself up is what it sounds like. And it's so good because sometimes we can look at challenges and look at failures and just want to quit. And you look at it as, hey, it's just one failure, it's one challenge. Keep going. And I like this. So keep motivating people. You're a great tour guide. I know that you are.
Thank you.
And last question for the day. I know you received a scholarship from WALA. How did that make you feel when you got the word that, hey, you was awarded the scholarship?
It was very motivating because I feel like a lot of students can relate to what I feel. Scholarships are not easy to get. And some people, they get $1,000 scholarships or $1 million scholarships, or that's the total of amount of scholarships they get. And some people can't even get one. And so it's motivating to get one. It's like, okay, this is tangible. I can do this. I just have to keep going, keep working, and sooner or later I will be that $1 million total scholarship person. Or it's just about working, and it's seeing that it's tangible and seeing that you can accomplish a goal. Because it's important to set goals, but then reaching them, that's where it gets tricky. And then once you reach your goal, it's like, okay, I did this, I can do more.
And that's what WALA does. They give students opportunity, and now they get that one opportunity. It make you feel like, hey, I can do it again, because someone is like, just bet on me one time and I'm going to show you what I can do with it, right? And that's what WALA is, what they did for you. That's
yes,
good.
it did.
Yeah. Okay. Amazing. And there's nothing to history. You making history with your family, history with the organization, and you're doing amazing things so far in your career, in your college career. I'm looking forward to see what you're going to continue to do.
Thank you.
Yeah, the future is looking bright for you.
I appreciate that.
All right. Well, this concludes our interview, and it's been a pleasure speaking with you. And this has been a WALA Houston production. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.